All right, so with 2021 starting, we wanted to kind of come clean about something. It's something we've been keeping from you, and we think it's time for us to share it, right? Should we tell them?
I think it's time.
It's time?
It's time.
All right. Welcome back, everybody, and Happy New Year's to you. Happy New Year's to us. So, like we said in the intro, it is 2021. This is our first video, so welcome back, everybody. Hope everybody's been doing good. And we kind of got something we want to share with you. It kind of has to do with our name, the Mr. and Mrs. Two-Wheeler. So the thing is, we've been together for a very long time, so we always naturally just refer to each other as husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. But, you ready for this? We're technically not married, so the Mr. and Mrs. part of it,
It's a lie.
it's kind of a lie. It's something, we were given that title, we didn't choose it, and if you don't know the origin of that, you can watch our video. I'll leave a link in the description. But we're technically not a Mr. and Mrs. Like I said, we've known each other for a long time. We've been together for a long time, but we were never really married. So, yeah, I guess in a sense it is kind of misleading, and we just thought 2021 we want to come clean and kind of start it off on the right foot. So we'll fill you in on that. It's funny enough, we've actually known each other since we were teenagers. That was in New York. That's where we met, and that's where we actually dated for a while, and then we just remained friends. She did her thing, I did my thing. She got married, I got married, and then I got divorced and she got divorced, and we kind of rejoined again here in Florida, not knowing that the other was here. It's kind of a cool story. Should we go into the story?
I don't know. You want to go into the details?
Yeah, why not? You guys want to hear the details? All right. So the story goes like this. We met at a dance club in New York. It was actually called Pallads.
Many moons ago.
Many moons ago. I think I was 15. You were 14?
14. It was a teens night, not that we were out clubbing at such an early age.
Yeah, whenever they had a 3-day weekend, like if it was Columbus Day or something where there was no school on Monday, on that Sunday night they would hold a teen night. So it was for teenagers. And that's how we met. And we dated for a little bit. And then I moved away, so it became a little bit difficult. But we remained friends. We remained friends for many, many years. And good friends at that. And eventually I met somebody and I got engaged, and I actually introduced her to my then fiance, and she came with what was gonna be her husband in the future, the guy that she was dating, and the four of us went out and hung out and had a good time. Fast forward about 13 years.
Well, we lost track for 13 years.
We lost track for 13 years because when I got engaged, Mrs. Two-Wheeler decided to disappear, and we hadn't really communicated much. The only time was when I had my first son. I actually sent her a card with a picture of him, and I think you wrote back. Did you write back?
No, I think I called you.
You called me to congratulate? Yeah, it's been 30 years, so.
Well, no, not 30 years.
Almost. Well, yeah.
23 years.
Well, 23 years since the kid was born, yeah. That's true. And that was my oldest son, Eddie, the one that I've mentioned in a couple of videos. So, yeah, basically, I moved to Florida afterwards, after I got married. And as far as I knew, she was still in New York. And when I was going through my divorce, she happened to look me up on Facebook. Sent me a message on Facebook, and I replied, we started chit-chatting, and I actually asked her where she was. She was still in New York, and it turns out that she was in Florida too.
I have moved there before you did.
Yes, you did. Yeah, she moved here 2 years, I think, 3
Before?
years? About 2 or 3 years before I did. And the funny thing is she was also in the process of going through a divorce. So timing was just perfect. So I finalized my divorce, she finalized hers, and we kept talking, and we kind of ended up together. And that was a good 13 years ago? 12 years? 12 years ago.
11.
11 years ago, I'm sorry. So yeah, that was 11 years ago. So technically we've been together for the past 11 years, hence why we just refer to each other as Mr. and Mrs. or husband and wife. I always refer to her as my wife. She always referred to me as her husband. So yeah, that's pretty much the short version of it, how we kind of got back into each other's lives. But here's the surprise now. Some of you may know we recently did a trip to California. It was supposed to be on the bike and ended up not being on the bike due to a little foot injury that the missus had. There I go again, the missus. What you don't know is the original plan behind it. Well, the original plan actually goes back to Alaska, where I had planned on making it to the Arctic Circle, being at top of the world, and proposing there. Basically, my theory behind it, my thinking was, any woman that would follow me to the top of the world, I want to make her my wife. She's the best co-pilot ever. She's always been great on every trip we did, and in life also. So the idea was going to be to propose over there. So since that got canceled, thank you, COVID, we had a plan B, and that was going to be to do the same thing, but in California. And I was going to do it at the Bixby Bridge in Big Sur. Unfortunately, we didn't make it there because I wanted it to be at sunset, and if we would have kept going all the way to Bixby Bridge, it would have been pitch black. So I did it on Big Sur just a little bit earlier, a little bit ahead of Bixby Bridge. So I'm actually putting together a video of that California trip right now. It's not a motorcycle trip, but it is still a fun trip, and there's actually some footage of the actual proposal. So if you want to check it out, that'll be out in a couple of weeks. I'm still working on the edit. It's a lot of footage because we were there for, what, 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah. So it was a pretty long trip. There's a lot of footage to go through, and it's going to take me a little bit of time to put out. But in the meantime, wanted to put out this kind of update and, kind of come clean and start 2021 right, by giving you guys the truth.
A lot of people think we're married outside of the bike community.
Yeah, absolutely. As a matter of fact, her bosses at work were kind of
Confused?
shocked, surprised, maybe a little angry that they didn't know, because everybody always referred to us as husband and wife, including everybody at work. So yeah, it took a lot of people
By surprise.
by surprise. Yeah,
They were
for
like,
sure.
wait, what? What do you mean you're engaged?
We thought you guys had been married. Nope. And another little fact I'll fill you guys in on. Between the two of us, we actually have 5 kids. I have 3 from my previous marriage. She has 2 from hers.
And we have a fur baby in between.
Yeah, we have a little fur baby who's knocking at the door because she wants to come back in, but she makes too much noise, so I'm going to leave her out there for a little bit. Let her watch the sunset and enjoy it. That would be Zoe. You guys have seen her in the videos before. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's not a very long video, but we just wanted to fill you guys in, let you guys know, we're excited after 12 years. I finally put a ring on that finger. Show him the ring. Show him the ring. 'Cause
Let's
it's
see.
sticking up my face.
Air? I think they can see it there.
Yeah, it only took me 12 years. I'm not rushing into this, guys, right? If you think I'm rushing in, let me know in the comments below. But no, I couldn't be happier. It's something I probably should have done a long time ago. But, you get comfortable.
I never pushed for it.
No, she absolutely never pushed for it.
I never expected it to change. Like what we had was perfect, so there was no need to change that.
That's sweet.
Oh.
So yeah, along with the big news in 2021, you can also see the new look in 2021.
I went natural.
She went natural. I like it. I like it better than the other way. So
I gotta keep him on his toes, you know. Gotta keep changing the look.
keep changing it up. That's right. Keep things exciting. All right. So with that said, folks, I want to wish everybody a happy New Year. Cheers to you guys, and stay tuned for more videos. If there's any specific kind of content that you guys want us to make, if you want us to go more in depth about our story, we're happy to do that. We were actually thinking of kind of doing a little video, 10 things you didn't know about us. You just found out a couple of big ones, but
There's still plenty more.
There's still more, yeah. we still got a couple more tricks up our sleeve. So yeah, we might do that as well. So if there's anything you guys want to know, you can actually shoot us a couple of questions. Let us know in the comments, and we'll incorporate those into the next video. And as always, if you guys enjoy the video, do us a favor, hit that thumbs up. It really helps out the channel. And if you're new here, welcome, and consider subscribing. And with that, I'm Mike.
I'm Nina.
We're Mr. and Mrs. Two-Wheeler, not official yet. And we'll see you on the road. Take care. I don't know if I should go into this. Yeah, I can't go into that.
Nervous?
No, I'm not nervous. Come on. Come on. Yeah, girl.
Oh.